One of the most beautiful things about living in the northwestern part of the United States are the magnificent fall, its temperature, its weather, and its colors that burst forth in this October of 2017. I'm in Boise River Valley, south central Idaho, on the banks of the Boise River. It's a beautiful time of the year. The wind's lightly blowing. It's a wonderfully crisp, cold morning. And it's now the sun's coming up to where the afternoon will warm, and you could fall asleep at the drop of a hat in a comfortable chair with the cool mountain air and the leaves beginning to drop as the season changes from summer to fall. This is my favorite time of the year because it's hunting season. This is my favorite time of the year because it's so wonderful temperature-wise. The harvest is in. People are now beginning to catch a breath from the busy summertime. We're down in a beautiful wooded area with some marvelous and wonderful homes built down along the river, and just a great day to be out soaking up some sun. You know, if you ever intend to be successful, you've got to stop and take a little time to smell the roses. We can all get so busy racing in a circle, coming back to our starting point empty-handed, that we sometimes forget to recharge. Part of success is staying steady, even, always performing on a consistent basis. You can't do that when you're exhausted. Even the Lord Jesus Christ had to get off by himself to recharge his batteries. He designed and created you to do the same. What a wonderful day to be out, sucking up the beautiful sounds and visions of the fall of the year in southern Idaho. You know, I've been blessed indeed. As a small kid growing up in this area, I hunted and fished all these ponds and creeks and channels. I grew up in these areas with grandparents that owned a dairy farm not far from where I'm standing. There were no roads down through this river bottom. There were no fences. There were no houses. It was all just pasture land for animals. But everything changes, just like the seasons. God designed it that way. Just as he designed you. You were engineered for success, and you were designed to be a great producer. That's what's inside you. Your job is to find it and let it out. How do you let it out? By improving your life, by helping other people improve their lives. The best use of your life is to so live your life that the use of your life outlives your life. What are you doing right now with the talent, time, energy, and resources that God has provided to you? What are you doing with them to benefit another person's life? And even future generations that haven't even been born yet. Don't look at yourself so closely that you forget to see what's in front of you. You know, if you keep your eyes on the horizon, you'll eventually reach it. But if you're all the time looking at what's going on in your life at your feet, you'll stumble over both of them and anything else laying in front of you. Succeeding is just like walking across a railroad bridge with the ties that you can look down and through all the way to the bottom of whatever the chasm is you're crossing. If you watch down at your feet, you're going to stumble and fall. But if you'll keep your eyes at the end of the bridge and just keep walking naturally, somehow, some way, I can't explain it, science can't explain it, your foot will step on the ties and you'll never twist an ankle by sticking your feet through the holes. That's why God gave you two eyes and a focal point to keep yourself concentrated on where it is you want to go. I love you, and I enjoy sharing what I've learned every week with you. I hope it's of benefit, and I hope more than anything else that it causes you to stop, slow yourself down, and seriously consider and think about what you're doing with your life. Many years ago, Napoleon Hill, the great author and successful businessman, wrote a book for which now, 70 years later, he's still given accolades about what he had written. The title of the book was Think and Grow Rich. It unfolded all of the secrets of men and women of great accomplishment and success. A fellow once asked the author, Napoleon Hill, "Well, I read your book. What's the secret?" Napoleon looked him in the eye, calmly replied, "It's in the title. Think and grow rich." God gave you a brain, use it. God gave you eyes, use it. God gave you whatever He gave you and made you the way He wants you. But until you begin to use those talents and abilities, you're never going to get where you want to go or achieve very much in life. Discover God's will for your life, use your talents and abilities and resources to achieve it, and serve and love your fellow man. And all good things will be added unto you. Then just maybe you'll look at the seasons of change a little differently and begin to draw some blessing and benefit from each and every day that you live. I know I'm telling you the truth because I have an audience quacking behind me. The waterfowl know this is truth. And if they know it, you now know it too. Peace and love to all of you. Papa Bear.